This time on NTS Adventures.
On that hole I just dug, yeah, I actually marked a fish. So I'm gonna go see if I can get it. It is what it is. Mark pulled me this far. And the last time I got stuck, which is right there, is where we decided to fish. Which, hey, maybe that's the universe talking to us. And this will be the spot, right, girl? Yeah, my good girl, you're having fun out here. Another one coming in from the side. You got a rod set up there still? Where'd you go, girl? Come! Come! Maggie! Life is good! Well, here we go again, my friends. My regimental brother Mark and I out on Muskrat Lake, trying to catch the majestic lake trout from the deeps. We've been working really hard at this. This is the second day of our endeavor. Day one produced nothing but a small rock bass from the depths of the water, 62 feet. Certainly wasn't the trophy that we were expecting. We continued to move along the lake, studying our graphs, looking at the snowdrifts, looking at other huts, paying attention to where other anglers had set up, looking for the sticks, trying to establish whether those holes were made by professional anglers who were actually catching fish, or just people searching, putting like a stab in the dark, if you will, like Mark and I were. It was hard. We were truly feeling the pressure. Friends, family, social media, everybody speaking about all the lake trout that were coming out of the lake over the last couple days and weeks. 2-pounders, 8-pounders, even a 16-pounder from the last tournament that was fished on the lake. The pressure was truly on. We had the skills. We had the tools. We had the ability. We knew what we were doing. We knew how to do it, but we just couldn't manage to bring one of these majestic animals topside. It's been hard. We're feeling the pressure. Today we're going to work even harder. We're going to punch lots of holes. We're going to drop all sorts of bait. We're going to jig. We're going to drag. We're going to do whatever it takes to make sure we catch one of these fish. My only concern as we moved along was, hey, what if I hit one of these snowdrifts? The recent cold nights and warm days had established a very hard crust of ice on top of the snowdrifts. I knew from experience from our last trip out that hitting one of these would bring me to a dead stop, surely providing the momentum and inertia that was required to drive me through my plexiglass windshield. But that's okay, I wasn't worried, because if I cut my femoral artery on the way out, I knew my brother Mark had a tourniquet on board. At least I hope he did. I just hit the one angle. Yeah. Because the other day when I was out, it was taking forever. Yeah. We're looking for about 60 feet, give or take. We'd be happy with 50. Yeah. Talked to my good friend Darren on the way out here this morning. He said he never fished more than 40 on this lake for lake trout. He used to fish it back in the day. 101, 110 feet. Still deep, we gotta keep going. All joking aside, the pressure was truly on. We double-checked the depth, we triple-checked the depth. We looked at the contours, we tried to establish a place that we knew would hold fish. We were swift, we were silent, we were deadly. We made sure that our holes were clean and true and our hooks were sharp. I took one more deep breath, knowing that at the end of the day, the mission was to pull one of these majestic beasts from the depths of Muskrat Lake, bring it topside, display it for the world to see. Okay, that last hole was 72. We thought it was shallow at first, but we might have had a double return. Anyway, we're gonna go back, punch another hole. Hang in there. Okay, We're kind of in the area we want to be in. Get this off. Not quite. I'm in 96 feet of water here. But I'm going to fish it for a bit because I'm marking fish down below. I don't know if this will pick it up or not, but you can see in the bottom left there, there's fish. Try and adjust the contrast slightly. Now, I don't know what those could be. If I move around a bit here, there's a school of bait fish there. You see pretty prominent. And there's some other fish there. Something down there, 60 feet too. So activity, definitely worth trying. We'll give it a try for a few minutes and we'll see what happens. Now I got a spoon set up right here. Wind is a little bit cold. Just to give you guys an update here, this hole here, 96, the one I just drilled, 46. And Mark, what are you in there? How much? 22. So that's what, 15, 20 meters away? From there to there, maybe 30? Yeah, 25, so that's tight, man. That's really tight. We're on a big contour, and I'm thinking we want to get into more of a flat, maybe, which might be over there a bit. Yeah. Hence where the other huts are. But we shall see. We'll give this go for a little bit, and then see what happens.
I'm wondering.
Well, we hole hopped for about... We did some running and gunning and hole hopping for about 2 hours. Fished a couple holes. Nothing. Marked a little bit back there on the 90-foot hole, sitting around 80 and 70 feet. But nothing came up at it. They were pretty small. I suspect they were bait fish, which isn't a bad thing on its own. But it's not a bad thing on its own, but at the end of the day, if there's no game fish in those bait fish, there's no sense in fishing it. So after about 2 hours of moving around, hole hopping, we decided to set up our huts. Only in the interest of comfort more than anything. We think we're on decent water though. I'm on 30 feet, Mark's on about 21, 25, something like that. I don't know how successful we're going to be, but it's not for lack of trying. We moved around quite a bit, and I didn't film all of it obviously because, well, what's the point? But this is where we are now. So hopefully we'll get into a couple here. It's almost 2 in the afternoon. We're going to fish right till 5:30, I hope, and maybe get into some evening fish. Maybe even a walleye would be nice. A little while ago, I was scanning around on the Eagle Eye Live 9. Scanned about 60 feet back. Marked a really nice, big school. Probably about 8 fish. Nice marks. I don't know, could have been anything, but a lot of these fish are schooling species. Alright, set up a dead stick there. I'm going to go check that right now, just to make sure it's doing okay. Come on. Come on, buddy. Attempt number 3, my friends. Attempt number 3 to get the elusive lake trout from muskrat. Having a bit of a problem, bit of a challenge navigating today. In some spots on the lake, which usually is typical of this time of year, there's a lot of water. And it's making it a bit hard for me with wheels. But we got to where, close to where we want to be anyway. Mark's doing a depth check. How much? 42? 22. Huh.
Probably another.
I think we know we need to go in between these guys maybe, eh? Straight up there a bit? Or what?
Or just straight out here,
Yeah,
probably
straight
another 30, 40 yards.
Okay.
We should be right on the edge there.
All right. Well, I'll let you blaze the trail, brother, and I'll come in behind you. All right, so far the third attempt is not going great. Bit of a problem getting out here. Yeah, I know. It's the old I told you so, you shouldn't have sold your tracks, but it is what it is. Mark pulled me this far, and the last time I got stuck, which is right there, is where we decided to fish. Which, hey, maybe that's the universe talking to us, and this will be the spot, right, girl? Yeah, my good girl, you're having fun out here. All right, I gotta get camp set up here, and then we'll go from there. Hang in there, everybody. All right, pretty close to being dialed in here, not quite. Whew. I said before on the channel, man, when the snow is this deep, it really makes for a more challenging day. A lot of uneven ground. And if you're sporting any injuries, like most retired soldiers are, I reckon, it makes it even more difficult. But we're getting through it here. We're getting through it. Just put at least one anchor on the tent. That way she doesn't blow away. That's good there. Good. All right. Not much wind today, so it doesn't have to be a whole lot. Day 3, my friends. Our third attempt. The elusive Laker from Muskrat Lake. If we don't get one today, well, we're moving on. That's the way she goes. There we go. Simple today, guys. Simple presentation. A live minnow and a treble hook. Dropping her down. See what happens. That's all we're doing. Okay. My minnow is on the screen. Happy about that. Oh, fish coming in. Big fish coming in already. He sees it. Oh yeah, big fish coming to it. Big fish coming to it already. Wow, could this be so? Could this be so? Could it be that simple, my friends? Could it be that simple? All right, we're gonna go visit Mark. Show him a couple things on the live. Bring him a minnow. And then we'll put in our dead stick. Don't you guys love it when I give you commentary for every little thing we do? Come on, Megs, let's go. Yeah, I know, you're anxious to see Uncle Mark. Oh, you're going to stay out here, I think, though, Megs. Hang on. If you're going to go with, okay, go on with it then. All right. Here you go, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir. That's a good size one. I know what. Fucking no.
Now, if you wanted to, and this is just getting you going here, Coles and those, brother. A lot of guys will, like you're in 20 feet of water, you're set for 25, right,
yeah.
5 feet below.
Yeah.
So what some guys do is if you wanted to go 5 or even 10, a lot of guys will go 10 so they can zoom in.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't prefer that.
No,
I mean,
I like, yeah.
I like the original view, but
yeah.
some guys, like even if you can just there's one zoom, right?
Yeah.
There's where you were, I think.
Yeah.
Just one zoom.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where you're at, and then you'll see that marks come in, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, your setup's good, man. I like it.
Yeah.
It's tight. That's a really, really good setup. I'm going to show it if you don't mind.
No, by all means, man. Go right ahead. Go right ahead, brother.
So I'm doing a part 3 of our attempt to catch lake trout here, Mark.
Yeah.
FYI. I don't even know if I'm going to post it, brother.
There could be a part 4
Yeah, there could be a part 4.
on a different body of water.
Anyway, for those of you who are interested and been watching the channel for a couple of years now, you guys know that Mark and I have been getting pretty excited about the Eagle Eye Live 9. Mark pulled the trigger last summer, and he's finally dialed his into an ice fishing setup here. It's quite nice. I like it, actually. The only issue I personally would have with it is space, but Mark's got a much bigger toboggan than I do, and he's got much more horsepower, so it's not an issue for him. So he went with the AC70. Was probably going to give him, I'm guessing, anywhere from 12 to 16 hours of viewing time out of the Eagle Eye Live 9. Like I said, it's hit his power about now. You'll see he's at 97%. How long you been running?
Oh, I haven't charged it since the last time I had it, was playing with it. So.
Yeah, I'm just curious, Mark. Maybe keep an eye on that for me and see how much you draw today.
Yeah.
And then it's just a question. So Mark did the same thing I did there with the bicycle repair stand, which a lot of guys are doing.
That's a good idea.
Made himself a nice little arm there, nice painted, and didn't have a pipe bender like I didn't either, so, but that's okay.
Just bend it.
You just bend it. But seriously, if any of you guys got a pipe bender and you want to make that rad really, really nice, use that. But like Mark and I didn't have a pipe bender, obviously, so we just bent it, but who cares?
I actually drilled some holes in the pole.
Yeah.
Because I got a pole on the inside, so I can lengthen it or shorten that.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, there's Mark set up, and there he goes. He's jigging away. You can see where he's set up there. He's going to have a lot of fun. This is his first real experience with it today. Yeah. And hopefully we'll get into some fish. All right, brother. Let me know if you have any more questions. You know where I am.
I will, brother.
I'm going to go set up a dead stick here somewhere.
Yeah.
Well. All right. Question is where to do this dead stick then. Probably close to where my big door is, so I can get out a little quicker. Well, quick for me, truthfully. Where'd you go, girl? Come. 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 Maggie. Come. There's that. Come here, my girl. Come on, my good girl. Where the heck did you go? Jesus Christ. Halfway across the lake. Pretty much to arm prior. Come here, my girl. Look at you. You're all exhausted now. You just relax, all right? Okay. So I'm going to do a bit of an experiment here. The one I have hooked up on my live stick, or the stick I'm fishing with, is through the lips. I'm going to put this one just behind the dorsal fin. Just like that, top dorsal. And hopefully he'll swim around and catch a fish. All right, been at her for a couple hours now. Got a fish actually coming down towards my bait. I've never seen that before. It's kind of cool. I got a fish coming down from the top to my bait. You see how my bait is moved to the far right hand side of the screen. It's because that's a live sucker minnow. He's just slightly hooked through the mouth. So if he sees something that he doesn't like, he's going to swim away. He's way off my screen now. No, it's relaxing now. Lots of snow. Lots of snow out here. At the end of the day, we did not achieve our objective, which was fine. Both Mark and I truly knew it was fine. As we sit in silence and jig, we often think of the brothers and sisters who we've lost, either soldiering or policing. We know that they don't have this opportunity to come out and even try for fish. And we know that complaining about not catching fish is absolutely ludicrous, insulting actually. So we enjoy the time. We jig, we think, we decompress. It truly is therapy for old soldiers and coppers. We relax, we jig, alone with our thoughts, realizing that we are absolutely fortunate to be in this position. Yes, did we fail to meet the objective of catching lake trout? We did. Does it matter? It doesn't. Well, that's it. I don't know what to tell you, my friends. We fished 60 feet, we fished 20 feet, we fished 30 feet. We fished with pretty much every lure in our box. Today we came out with live minnows, tons of marks, nothing. 3 days of hunting for Lakers. Again, could see them down there, had some really good marks, just not interested. I don't know if they're shut off right now or they're just not interested in what we're presenting. I'd be curious to know what other people are doing, whether they're catching or not, but I won't be back. This will be it for me for muskrat for this year. Probably move on to Lake Clear for the last couple of weeks. And we'll see. Maybe one more trip back to the Ottawa. See how she goes. Some really warm weather coming up. Thanks for watching us do absolutely nothing. See you next time on NTS Adventures. Colin out. Life is good! I started taking cot for my day trips a little while ago. My back's been bugging me and gives me an opportunity to lay down and rest my back before I make my move back home for the day. Beauty of it is Maggie takes advantage of it, gets her off the ground. Sometimes I'll lay down and read, sometimes I'll lay down and have a little 10-minute nap, but anyway, for the amount of room it takes up in the toboggan, it's not a bad idea. I figured I got the room for it now in this tent, so why not